this is a big thing for BISH. You know, I've been at Newmar for going on 8 years. I've been in this position for about almost 2 years. So what I do for them is I take care of anything on the warranty service side. So any technical training, or I do all their warranty claims and help you guys out to make your lives a lot easier. We do a lot of goodwill for BISH to help customers out, so they don't have to pay that that dollar on the other end. They're a good company to work with. I really enjoy. I come out here the most. I like it out here because I can go watch baseball. I can go watch a football game. I can go out to the coast if I want to go out to the water. I spent a month out here with you guys? Yeah. I spent a month in January. It was cold, rainy, but we had a good time. We got to do a lot of things. There was actually another technician that Newmar sent out here to help me. So we came out here and helped them with their workload, and so then I got to go see the coast and everything too. But when Terry had brought this up, it's a good thing. Newmar, as a family. I don't know if you guys have known the Miller family for any time, but Malin just passed away a couple weeks ago. That owned Newmar, that brought Newmar to where it is today. I know, we aren't been bought out by Winnebago, but we still stand behind the Newmar product. I still think it's the best product on the market. To stand alone, their product to stand up against any other product out there. We stand behind our coach, we stand behind our warranty, and we stand behind our friends, and which is you guys, as our customers that buy these coaches. And we try our best to help our dealerships out. And what I do is I try to help them out, service them so they can service you guys. Take care of anything, the problems that you guys have. And that's what I'm going to be here for the next 3 or 4 days to help you out. I did have my tools left here. They were supposed to be shipped back to Indiana about a month ago, but never made it. I guess there's a reason for that. But no, I'm going to work with the techs for the next couple days. So if you have any questions, any concerns, anything you want to bring to my attention, feel free to come up and ask me. I'm like an open book. I can, if I can't find the problem out, you can ask. I think I was at your coach. I called the technician back home and asked him to, hey, do you remember how to do this? It's been a little bit. I've been out of service. I worked in service for 8 years, almost 8 years. Then I went up to the office and people say, yeah, I got soft. I got to just a computer and a desk, but I still do the same thing, but I do it over the phone and a computer. I still talk to all the technicians. So they'll have, if they have problems with your coaches, their technicians will call into us. And there's 8 SAMs that we have. They call them service account managers. So we have 8 people on the phones taking phone calls for any technical troubles. We actually get vendors involved, and if we can't figure it out, we get the vendors, and then we get the vendors with the techs, and try to get everything troubleshot that way. This year is, or actually last year, hats off to BISH. They got to that platinum level. They were gold last year, but platinum this year, hats off to them working that hard. To get to that level, they have to have, if you guys have done warranty through BISH, you guys will get a survey through Newmar after about 10 or 12 days after you guys get service work done at a dealership. And that survey is filled out and then sent back into Newmar and BISH. And they have to have a CSI score of 95 and above to reach that platinum. From 90 to 95, and they were at they're in the 92s, 91s. So hats off to them. But that helps you guys out because what that gives them, it gives them expedite shipping. So they can call us up and say, hey, we need this part next day air. And Newmar, at the no questions asked, we just ship it right to them, free of charge. They don't pay anything. We pay for the shipping to get the product out there to get the customer on the road. And the next thing they do is they have, which is like self-authorization. So they have 6 hours on each job lineup. They can just go and do what they need to do. If they think, hey, this is something wrong, this is what needs to be changed, they can change it, no questions asked. They can just call us up later and we'll get the authorization. So they don't even have to get an authorization right off the bat. Since they're a platinum or a diamond level, our other dealerships, you have to call in, you might have to wait for your part, a week, 2 weeks out. But you know, with them being having to free in the clean extra air, and they can self-authorization, they can do tech it and get it done and get it over with, and catch us on the back end. You know, we can, you know, that's something that they've reached. That's a goal that they've reached. And the next goal is the diamond level, you know, and there's even more perks that go with that. And I know they can reach it this year. We're not going to have to worry about it. But, you know, Newmar comes around. Tomorrow, we're going to have a little presentation. I did bring the banners. I did get them, and then you'll get your trophy here next week or a couple weeks. When at the dealership, but they'll have banners to hang up that says they're a certified platinum dealer from Newmar. But I want to get my hats off to BISH. You know, I've got some good people here. They take care of their customers. You know, I feel that they're going to dig in and take care of your situations. You know, they're my family just as well as, you know, they're yours. You know, Newmar, like I said, I've been with Newmar for 8 years, but I'll tell you that Newmar is the only person that stands behind their employees and their dealerships. Newmar's got 3 diamond dealerships out there that are diamond certified, and all 3 of those dealerships are standalone, family owned, that only sell Newmar. That's it. So Newmar stands behind their product. They take care of their dealers, and they take care of their dealers. So just because of you guys buying the coaches, you know, I mean, my hat's off to them. You know, I don't know if I can do the stuff that they do behind the scenes, you know, to get this ready. Come in here and have, you know, 25, 30 coaches come in here and put a little festival on for you guys. You know, this is a good thing. But we want to thank you for buying the coaches so we can, you know, celebrate that too. But I want to thank BISH for letting me out here. I know I'm a little bit of trouble, but not that bad. But thank you all for coming. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, guys, I'm going to get started. My name's Anthony Salazar. They call me Sal or Big Sal. Today we're going to be looking at a new 2023 Newmar Baystar 3401. Couple new things for 23. We got the new front end with the new headlights are brighter. We've got a new rear end too, and we got a fiberglass roof on this as well. I'm going to just do a quick kind of walk around, and then Lindsay and Roger are going to help me. If you guys have any questions, and Clay, we can hopefully answer your questions. This is on the new Ford V8 F53 chassis, and there's some nice things that they've added to the ride and suspension to make it drive and ride a little better. It's got 350 horsepower and 468 pounds of torque, so it'll get you where you need to go, and it has a nice tow capacity, about 5,000 pounds. Let's walk around the side here. This one is loaded up pretty nicely with about $23,000 worth of added options to it. So one of the options is this outdoor entertainment. And of course this has great storage underneath. All the bays are carpeted too, so stuff's not sliding around in there. This one also has the AquaGo continuous hot water. So that's nice. I don't know if you guys, most of you are probably familiar with that. But so when you're hooked up, you've got hot water all the time. So you're not taking a cold shower after 6 gallons.
This thing, because of its low height, it's only 12.2. If somebody's looking for a coach that drives like a sports car, I'm not lying. This is it. You cannot believe what you can corner in this. We drove this coach yesterday, and we were flying around the corners on Prairie Road, and he said, "Look, I'm 10 miles above the speed limit."
Wow.
And neither one of us were nervous at all. So what you have that's similar to a King Air is that, number one, you have the inverter that runs an air conditioner when you're driving down the road. So this has 2 inverters, and it has lithium batteries.
It does.
Yes.
How many 2s?
4.
Just 4.
Yes, because you run it in there.
Yeah.
So then you have a Silverleaf computer that controls everything on this phone. And even in the hallway, you've got security cameras now. You can scroll through the cameras and look at your coach all the way around at night. That's different. You can control everything from an iPhone, including turning the air conditioning on while you're gone.